Hey, what's up, man? No, I've been up since 6:50 in the morning. I had an early doctor's appointment, and today's my last day off. I just ordered some breakfast. Breakfast is on the way, because I knew if I saw you in here, you'd ask. So I did order some breakfast. I ordered a eggs Benedict,
be exhausted.
and I'm drinking some water.
Ere you take your rest, water. However, I would beg a moment
How
of
are you doing
time.
this morning? Honestly, man, I haven't. First time I left my house was today to go to the doctor.
We may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers, but many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald.
Good morning.
Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophori's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
No.
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all.
That sounds awesome.
Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldesion will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If
I have
truth be
Coca-Cola
told,
flavored
our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay.
Cuties. Oh, my back still hurts.
After hearing what transpired in the first, I began... A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
Y'shtola's wifey!
When was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
Yeah, you can actually play as her in what's that
when
fighting
you regained
Square
her
Enix
blessing,
game?
was it not?
Dissidia.
But never since. Not in all your time in the First.
Yeah, she's one of the member of the Nine.
Unsundered, The very heart.
If you want to see one of the best cinemas ever, Zyber, I posted it earlier on Twitter. It's probably the best video game cinema ever because it shows you
is able to awaken the echo in her chosen.
What somebody will do to defend others.
The blessing of light.
What Louis Watt does in this game to protect everyone,
however,
it's perfect.
She has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation
and it's easily like one of the most popular Final Fantasy songs, like
Mayhap
the lady that sings it.
Trust in her judgment.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Krile, I made inquiries of my own.
Okay, we get it. Stuff's happening. Man, if you played this with me, I'd be so happy. Oh, for nuts. Alright, so... Excuse me. Y'shtola. So yeah, man, I've been playing this. This is probably the longest relationship I've ever had, is with this video game. That and Shenmue. This is like my Shenmue mistress. Here he comes. Ooh. Alamigo. Yeah, once you posted that it went live, I got one. I tried to get one too. I'm on like my waiting list is probably way off than yours. I also requested, I don't think they're gonna approve it, I requested a Steam Deck dev kit. Since we're making our game on Steam, they'll send a dev kit out, because I think Corgi the Dead would be awesome on it. Yeah, don't play this game, buddy. Like, I learned about Final Fantasy because of this game. I didn't know anything about Final Fantasy until I played this. Like, I didn't know materia came from 7. I didn't know about chocobos until I started leveling one up here. I knew nothing about anything. What you eating for breakfast there, good looking? Oh yeah. Final Fantasy. Yeah, there's crazy shit in this side. There's like, they even went and put the Advent Children costumes into this. Oh, McGriddles. I had a manager that worked at Best Buy with me, and she used to eat peanut butter and beef jerky. Hey, bagel is a strong thing. That's like 4 pieces of toast. Don't hate on bagels. That's a Jewish donut. I can say that. You guys can't. Say what again? Oh, bagels? Yeah, it's like the equivalent of like 4 pieces of toast. Bagels are so much dough in bagels. I think it's more. Yeah, Google that. I think it's like 4 or 6 pieces of toast. It's a lot of toast. It's like a lot of bread. Yep. She, every morning, when we were doing inventory, she had Slim Jims and fucking peanut butter. No, they were a little East Asian lady who hated me. Everybody used to call her Sweetie and Meaty because of what she used to eat. It's sweetie and meaty at the same time. Made me want to gag. That's a ton of protein, as in gross. Hey, don't play with... Are you sitting in your food? Don't throw your food at me. Come over here. We have a little talk. You know how expensive your food is? Your little chicken nugget? You're a little chicken nugget. Cyber's right. Your uncle is right. You are so weird. You are such a weird baby. You are. You're a weird baby. Yeah, so, yeah, Zyber, there's so much awesome lore in this. You get, during Dragon's Song, the Dragoon character gets Kane's armor. And they even made it where his armor helm opens and closes like a 16-bit glitch. It just goes boop, 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 boop. It's not fancy how they did it. It's amazing. It's like little things like that, yeah, they did a lot of cool stuff in this. The only rule with this that Yoshi P wasn't allowed, Yoshi P was told by Square, no character from any Final Fantasy could be playable in this. So you can't play as any of them. But you can meet them. Like right now there's a whole Final Fantasy 15 event. I did it last year. But you get the you basically are helping out the four guys. I don't know. I think it's like I don't know. But what's crazy is the Final Fantasy 15 event ties directly into this. Like you get this with the Final Fantasy event. Come on. Hey, good morning, DK. How are you? Yeah, this is a, yeah, we're getting the regalia, because, like, when you do craft, so this is like, this is a grind weapon. So when you do grind weapons like this, you're basically going into grind dungeons. And having that 4-seater is great when you're in parties, because 4 people can go with you, or 3 people can go with you. Zyber, you are fresh. Wait, did I forget? Did I only do half of my retainers? So I named my Chocobo after my beagle that passed away, Falcor. So yeah, when I was part of a free company, well, I still am, but like my original free company, it took me forever to get that particular blue. Because you can dye your Chocobos in this. Turn around. Look at what you see. Actually, know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna show you guys something real cool. Duty Finder. Duty. Let's see if it lets me do it. Since I was just talking about it, let's see if it lets me do it. You guys are in for a treat. Yeah, there's some crazy... Okay, so this is the original Coils. Like, this is the original storyline for Final Fantasy 2.0. And essentially, you're going through trying to stop Bahamut. If you look, Bahamut's right behind you. Like, the Garleans are actually remaking him. So you fight the Phoenix in this, and what makes this fight incredible is who the Phoenix actually is. So I've never soloed this, so I don't know how it's gonna do. I mean, we could do really well, we could die. I don't know if there's anything particular that could prevent us from soloing this. But we're gonna try it. So yeah, that's the Phoenix right there. And I'm gonna tell you, if we win, I'll show you what it's about. Okay, now we got some ads. Okay, so this used to be my thing as a bard. I would actually have to tank or kite these guys right here. I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know if there's like a mechanic that can wipe me. I'm only doing this because I want you to see one of the most beautiful, like, cinemas. This used to be so fucking hard at, dead. Alright, here we go. Wait, did I have it to skip cinemas? Oh my god, hold on. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Sorry. We'll do it again. I want you guys... I had it to skip cinemas. Porqué, Project Katana. Porqué. Alright, where the hell is the cinema skip? Oh, we're gonna do it right now. Sorry about that, guys. So, back in the day, when I used to raid, we would actually raid this at level 50, Zyber, and raiding this at level 50, I would burn through so much food. Okay, now I'm gonna shut up.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on. Grandfather? No. That man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad primal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
"'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?"
I'll do that turn for you next.
Your world is shaped by naught but recent.
Man, if you played this game with me,
listen, and I will speak to you of justice.
My poor ignorant grandchildren.
'Twas in the twilight of the third astral era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Allagan Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Allagan's boundless greed and hubris. I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted? 'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
Okay, so this stuff came out in like 2012. They foreshadowed all of this because now it's 2021. We have the new expansion that's about to come out, and the current expansion right now is about Bahamut and Tiamut, and Tiamut is his paramour. So, like, what he just said about the dragons will never be free, like, that's all coming into fruition. I love how Square sets that up, like, almost 10 years in advance. It's incredible. Oh.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered.
So, why they're so upset right now is, so that's Alisaie and Alphinaud. Their grandfather is Louisoix. Louisoix was the head of the 12. And basically, during the events of the original Final Fantasy XIV, Bahamut gets out, and he is basically going to lay waste to everything. He gets out of his Dalamud, and he's going to lay waste to everything. So Louisoix summons the 12, and they try to encase him back into a Dalamud so he can't cause destruction. He breaks out of the Dalamud as they're all conjuring. Louisoix's final act is to transport everybody 5 years into the future. And with his last, like, power, he disappears as he's smiling into, like, the brightness. So we have no idea what happened to him. But, like, he went 1-to-1 with the king of basically the god of dragons, and saved everybody. It was called the Calamity. He saved everybody because he saw that they couldn't contain him. Oh, so we'll keep going.
He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race.
Yeah, he's One of the coolest things, so there's like little Easter eggs, and I always talk about this when this is like one of the first games I played on stream. It was this and Resident Evil. I played this on stream years ago when I first started out. And if you, I was buying the CDs back in the day. If you bought the original OSTs, if you bought the Japanese copies of them, you would get minions. And I actually have the Wind-Up Bahamut. And if the Wind-Up Louisoix and Bahamut both get conjured at the same time in front of two players, they'll actually fight right there. So it's like little things like that that they added into this to make the minions really unique.
Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet.
So yeah, I had an account since 2010. I never got to play it that often because this required such a strong computer, and I wasn't making money back in the day to afford the computer that required it. But I had a card that I was using that kept charging me for this. So I technically had a 1.0 account. I had friends that played during 1.0 before they reimagined the whole entire game, and Yoshi P did his thing and turned it into what we see now. Because the original Final Fantasy XIV is basically like Final Fantasy XI. They made it like that. So my friend has the original 1.0 stuff. The original White Raven earrings. She has the I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's a Black Onion Knight helm. It's called the Peregrine helm. Oh shit. Okay, so basically he just says blah blah blah. So the big thing is at the end. Yes, there was a PS4, dude. This was on PS3. Fight as one for Eorzea! Yeah, they finally, PS3 no longer works on this. The system got too strong for it. And currently, it still works on PS4, but probably not with this expansion. This game requires a lot. I think the PS4 Pro can still probably handle it, but not... Oh, shit. What happened? I think I fucked up something. I think I pushed her. Yeah, that was weird. I might have pushed his mechanics. Yeah, I'm fucking popping him for like 45K. Second health though. He's gonna keep rezzing these guys. So back when you had to do this, you actually had to move them away, and you had to tank them over here because he would keep on respawning them if they were right by him. This fight sucked. Yeah, the music is very sad here. There's a reason for it, though. Yeah, you'll see why. Now we pop the fountain. Here we go. doesn't cheer. You notice? That's one of the only fights where she actually doesn't cheer. What the hell? Okay, I'm so confused. Hold on. I'm so confused. I'm showing you that cinema. We're going back in. I will show you that cinema, damn it. It's literally like one of... Hold on. I have an idea. I'm stupid. Hold on.
Gods.
Hold on. I'm so bright, you should call me Sonny. Ah, fuck it. We'll fuck him up. Probably easier for me to just fight him again. So the whole thing with Bard is you play songs, and that increases party strength, critical hits, and tons of awesome things. Second win! I think I know what I did wrong. I fixed it. It counts as a transportation cutscene. That's why. I have that now. Yeah, this music is sad. Yeah, that was a party wipe. If you didn't kite him over here, away from the Phoenix, and DPS him down, whoo, you get screamed at by the party. Yeah, one of my really good friends that I've known for about like 15 years now, him and his crew sell runs on this game actually. Like they literally make money selling runs because people will pay to get the weapons. So they'll 7-man shit that requires like 8 people. All right, here we go. It's so sad she doesn't. I know. Okay. Okay, I think we fixed it. Yup, that's the Phoenix. Actually, I'll show you one of my favorite mounts when we're done. Okay, I don't know what to do. All right. We're going to New Gridania. I'm gonna go. I have another idea. I've got a workaround. I don't know why it's not letting me cut it. I know it's not letting me see it anymore. I think there's a workaround though. I'm gonna take you guys over. So this is where I first started out back in the day. This is the my home company, which is part of the Alliance. So you go over here, and there's a barber in here. And like he'll cut your hair and everything, and he's fucking fantastic. But I don't need my hair cut right now. So we go here. We're gonna go. So this should look very familiar to anybody that plays Final Fantasy. You've got the inn. So here we go. was. Hold on. Wait, somebody... No, okay. Alright, 7th Umbral. So as you can see, there's a lot in this. Not Heaven's Sword. Did they remove it? Hold on. I'm just gonna go. Let me do a quick Google because I really want to show you guys this. Ow. That was my elbow. Hold on. Okay, hold on. See, that's way older. Heaven's Sword. I think they removed it. Wait, no, no, no. Here we go. No. See, those are the... That's... Oh, those are... Crystal Tower. Is this it, though? That's not it. So sorry this is taking so long. I used to just show it off. Like I would wait. No. Post Stormblood. See, it's all old. This is all new stuff. I know. Alright, so I can't find it. I'm so sorry, guys. So basically, I've watched it enough so I can explain. So Louis Soir, if anybody watches the original cinema, Louis Soir, you see him smile as the light flashes, as he, like, knows that he saved the world, and sacrificed himself. So what happens is he goes into Bahamut's soul, essentially, and they fight, like, in the sky, like, within, like, the Dalamud. And he becomes, like, he's taken over by Bahamut. So, Louis Soix is the Phoenix. And after you defeat him, he, like, tells his grandkids how much he misses them, how proud he is that they were able to defeat him and free him. So this whole time, he was actually that Phoenix. And that was, like, his corporeal form to keep him from being totally taken over. So yeah, with his, like, last ounce of magic, he became that. But yeah, let me show you, it's such a beautiful... Here. I have always said the coils, guys, are the best. Out of any of the things they've done, the coils, in my personal opinion, have the best storyline. And this is turn 13. That's Neo Bahamut.
It was a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end.
Wait, do we have a battle?
Farewell, Bahamut.
Anybody in there? Fun. Alright, just me and Ty. We got this. Actually, we'll do that after.
He is not yet whole. I did not think him capable.
That's a dragon of dragons, man.
Alisaie! Alisaie!
I had thought it finally over. I will not survive another blast. No. Is this how I honor my promise to Grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, Grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have.
She's so amazing. She's a badass red mage.
That reason has been with me all along, guiding me.
And Alphinaud is a summoner.
Through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
I'm the one that's gonna have to do the fighting. Did you just see that? My man's with him.
How long I have waited to hear you say that. You have found your resolve at last. Let me join my strength to yours.
She's still a summoner here, but she becomes a red mage
Purpose has become one.
when they unlock red mage in the game as a character. So now we have blue, red, and black mages, and white mage.
future of Eorzea! This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Look at her! There's your music, Zyber. This music hits. Just in case. Fight has won for Eorzea! Stick and move, stick and move. Dive bomb. Come on, heads.
Walk free.
52 seconds.
Walk free. Walk free.
Second set of dive bombs.
All of my children, in whom life flows abundant. To all of my children.
Wait, that was one set. That was 3 sets of ads. Okay. There it is. Where's Twintanya? There she is. There we go. Heals. Third set. She's from turn 5. Quick knock. think we have one more set of DBs. Yeah, those dive bombs, you can get fucked up if you don't position yourself. You go right into this wall. It's endgame. Like, we're starting over. There we go. Okay, where is she? There it is! Oh, he mad. Oh, he mad. Relief. And I remember I'm level 80. Imagine how and that fight, and I'm soloing it, but imagine that fight at level 50. You had 8 people, but they were all at level 50. That shit was crazy. Oh, now it works.
You did it. But one task remains.
Probably like 30%. It's up there. More, probably 40%.
With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
Well, that's why a lot of people don't watch them now. Like, especially when you're doing raids and stuff, like you have your cinemas set so you don't watch them. Like you watch them after. But for instance, that didn't work just now. Like turn 12 didn't work for me, so I wanted to show you that one. They just turned off his power. By the way, that's not the real Bahamut. But I think this was the cinema I wanted you guys to see.
"'Tis done. He is truly gone." You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Carteneau was one of unimaginable devastation.
That was the
And
battle.
'twas through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are
Like
born.
Zyber, that battle
I merely
was
put two and two
insane. Like,
together.
Bahama basically is leveling everything with fire.
And you consider
Like,
that a sufficient
no exception.
explanation?
Just burning everything. And then Louis Waugh does his thing.
Well, however you
and
stumbled across
stops
your
it.
theory, 'twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment
That's
to
why
Grandfather.
when you played at 1.0,
You feared that in my
you got what they
obsession, I would
called
fall
a
under
legacy
his primal
chocobo
sway.
for
Is
playing,
that why you
and
decided
it's a
to join
chocobo
me?
that has
To
the
pull us out should I
founders,
show
the
signs
fa-
of
like
wavering?
the legacy tattoo on it, but it's on his beak. So when you
Pray
use
forgive
that,
me, sister.
you actually
I wished
see
only
your
to protect
chocobo's
you.
feathers are all
Yet I see
burned.
now that I needn't
They're
have doubted the
singed
strength
because he
of
was
your
literally
conviction.
being set on fire right before Louis Waugh did his thing. So it's the only chocobo in
May
the
I
game
ask
that
you a
actually has
question?
burned feathers. It's
What do
sad.
you now intend
His
to
tail
do with
feathers,
the
wing
truth you have
feathers,
uncovered?
and top feathers are all singed. I have that on my other account.
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Fear not, Alphino. I understand what must be done.
Hi, I'm here.
The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved.
Shh, don't tell your brother and sister.
That the Elder Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough.
Hello, how are you?
Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Urianger must be beside himself with worry.
I gotta get a house again, because I have an orchestration, and I would just play that music in there, because I had the rolls for it. Okay. Oh, wait. I did. I lost it. I actually had one a few months back, and I forgot to log in. If you don't log in for like 3 months, they take it away from you. So yeah, lost it. So now I gotta buy another one. But you have to wait for them to go live. You basically have to be there when they're available. So like, watch. Let me show you. So if you look here, every house. But all these wards. You have to see one that has nothing on it, and then you run to it and hope that it's available. So there's nothing in Gridania. So we can go to, we can check out Steps of Nald if you guys want to see. Yeah, they auto-destruct your house if you, don't utilize it. Remember, this is one of the most popular MMOs. Like the odds of finding a house, there's Discord set up for people that literally you pay and they notify you when houses become available. Crazy, huh? That's 2 different markets right there. Now I'll show you the rarest one. You'll never see any here. In Kugane, because you can make them look like Japanese houses. Never see them there. And then they had all these rules back in the day where you could actually give your house to somebody, like sell it, or make a free company and actually give it to somebody. And then they had one where if you put your house up or put your plot up for sale, it would automatically go up for sale. Now there's like a waiting period to prevent people from doing it. It was crazy. Look at that. About one house. Oh, game currency. No, there's no real money. There's no real money stuff in this. Because that was the problem. People would hold their house and they'd sell it on like on Facebook. And then then you go right there, right as they would demolish the plot, and you buy it. Then they got rid of that because people were selling them for real money back in the day. We'll go to one more so you guys can see. We'll go to Lower Leaves, wait. Yeah, if I get a house again, I'm never gonna lose it because this is annoying to have to do this. Oh, right. While we're doing that, hold on. Sorry, whoever's waiting for Stream Raiders. I apologize. It's just me and Ty. Look at that! Look at your little feet. Little Velocicutester. Okay. So this one you can't actually go to. You have to run to it. It's weird. You can't, so let's see if I remember where it is. You're the victor. What? I think it's in lower.
Ooh.
Oh, my food's here. Ooh, food. Uno mas. Leia, you have the con. I love you. Food. Not yours, mine. Don't be behind me. Are you behind me? No, back up. Mmm. Bacon! Ow. So good. Okay. Right. Hold on. Wait, am I at Camp Bronze Lake? I am at Camp Bronze Lake. Never mind. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. Doesn't matter. We wouldn't be able to get it anyway. There's no houses right now. I'm gonna make it. Wait. Aha! Got it. How amazing is the music for this Phoenix? Oh, bacon. Oh. Yoda. Yoda. Get the bacon on the floor. That was like the saddest thing that happened. It happened in slow motion. I'm so sad. I never eat on stream when I'm so hungry. Mine. Mine. That's the stuff dreams are made of. There it is. This is usually the only one that you can get because people don't like to have to travel to it. So sometimes at like 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll get lucky. Look at that. Yep. Oh, these houses are very desirable. This is the bullshit shit right here. See this? They just take every house. Look at that. See this person forever? So yeah, no houses. As I said, there's like people that have like programs that like track when houses go live. It's crazy. But yeah, honestly, from what I've been told, ever since there's been a rash of new players coming in, and that's caused like old players to be a lot more, you know, aware so they don't lose their houses, like my dumbass did. But you know, in Square Enix's defense, I didn't log in for like 3 months. That's like a long time. One day I'm gonna get something from 1.0 in these drops. So this is really cool, Zyber. So so look at this. Let me show you this. So like 3 years ago, somebody accidentally put this up for the wrong price. They put it up for like 90,000, and I got it for 90,000. Look how much they go for. That's the only way you can get that is through grinding. It's a grind dungeon. Yeah. They posted about it too, like they posted in Reddit trying to get somebody to sell it back to them. But yeah, this is him right here. The Night Pegasus. my rarest mount? None of these are really rare. You can acquire most of these. The only, like, ones you can't really acquire are the Golbloob. I don't know how to say that shit. There's one from 1.0 that has a rug on his head. This is cool. You get this when you get married. That's the wedding chocobo. And it's a 2-seater. Hey, what's up, Stunt Gaming? How are you? Hey, so what's going on with these houses, man? I don't think I can ever get a house again. Burn them all down. Dude, I just saw one in Myst. There was like 20 of them with the same name, Twin. I think people are still figuring out a way to cheat the system to get all those houses. So, Zybra, that's my buddy Stunt. He is like a OP as hell Final Fantasy player. Like, he does like high-end raids and shit. So, like, he's got some really cool mounts. Actually, give me 1 sec. I'm going to show you guys. 1 sec. Stunt has seen this one before. This is my other character. I did want to show off the Legacy Chocobo. This was like my original 2010 account. And if you look here, it says Final Fantasy Legacy. Blueberry all over your face. Come here. Come here, I'll clean it. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, I'll help you get it off. Come here. Come here, big boy. I'll help you. You get it? You got it all. You did it yourself. You didn't need me. Yeah, that was, Here you go. Hey, easy, little man. Here. Yeah, I know. This is the grind bow from Shadowbringers. No, not Shadowbringers. The one before Shadowbringers. So I have a few cool mounts on this one. Big ass carbuncle. Yeah, you can still get this on the shop, I believe. This one, my friends helped me get because I really wanted it, and then I saw how it flew, and now I hate it, and I can't use it because its tail's glitchy. Where is it? Remember this one, Stunt? Look at its tail. It bothers me. But this is the, so if you read this... Really? No, it's not. Oh, let me see your gear. Shit, it is you. I just had to check the gear to see if it was you or not. Look at that shit. Hey, I want to show off some of your mounts really quick. Do you have any of the mounts from like the harder coils? Did you just jump rope? So yeah, so if you read, in the 5 years following your sudden disappearance from Cartano Flats, your ever-faithful Chocobo spent each waking moment galloping across the realm in search of his lost master. His myriad of adventures are nothing less than fantastical and heartbreaking, but that is a story for another time. Really? So like I was telling you, Zyber, look at all his, look. All singed. I haven't seen Kat in a while. How's she doing? So yeah, that's the legacy tattoo. And the barding, yeah. You can only get this from 1.0. You don't talk anymore? I haven't seen her in probably like longer, probably a year. So yeah, this is the legacy Chocobo. Here. So you can see my written. This is such a, have you seen this before? Stun, I think I've shown you this. Wait, can I not check mail at other people's houses? That's weird. So this is our free company's house. Here you go. So what? So you can see how long. Look at my email. Hold on. 2,700 days ago. There it is. Hey, good morning. How are you? Enclosed is your legacy Chocobo. Let him out of the box before he suffocates. Hi, bird. Come here. I love you, bird. I love you, bird. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, bird. I love you, bird. I love you, bird. Zyber, did you leave? Before seeing that, I think he had to go back to work. Dang, I wanted him to see the legacy Chocobo. Where'd you go? Where'd Lego? I might as well check my retainers. Did you see the legacy Chocobo just now? Leia, leave your bathing suit bits alone. Stop itching down there. It's weird. I'm gonna take you to the vet. And they'll make you get that special shampoo again for your downstairs that you hate me applying. Stop it. Leave your bathing suit bits alone. Wow, my house line is ringing. Which is crazy because it's not listed. Hashtag scared. So, Stunt knows this story about my account. I kept paying, and when Final Fantasy hit on PS4, I wanted to play it again. So I tried to log in, they couldn't find the account. They're like, yeah, the account's gone. It happened to some of the 1.0 accounts, they just went missing, blah, 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 blah. Hold on, let me see his. Yeah, see his gear? Yeah, that's high-end, that's some gear. Look at that shit. So, I started playing, and I played for like 2 years on my, well, it wasn't Project Katana, it was Dorao Maru at that point. I played for like 2 years on that account. And then my account got locked somehow. So I contacted Square, and they asked me what email address. They kept saying they couldn't find my email address. And next thing I know, they tell me to check my AOL account. And I go check my AOL account, and this account's there. Oh, son of a bitch. I want that so bad. Help me get that mount. I want it. That's from what coil, Stunt? So basically, they tell me to check my AOL account, and they find this one. But here's where it gets interesting. I've got 3 accounts. I have the one I made in 2015. I have the one that I made in 2010, and then one that I made in 2016. My 2016 account has the legacy tattoo on my neck. This account, which is a 1.0 / legacy account, doesn't have the tattoo but has the legacy chocobo. And then I have my 2015 account that has none of it but the one I've been playing. Yeah. So this account, what's cool about this is it's $9.99 a month. This one costs $9.99 a month, and you can have like a bunch of characters. It's like you get a discounted rate. But the cool thing about this account, and Stunt will tell you, is the tattoo on the back of the neck is really awesome, and I don't have it. But I have the bird. And then I have my 1.0 account, but no bird, but the tattoo. So, yeah, I can't win. But yeah, I grinded the hell out of this bow. So yeah, we're gonna log out, we're gonna go back to my main account. I'll be right back, Stunt. See? That's because you have a, yeah, see? It's... Actually, when we come back in, I want to, I want to show the tattoo off. Let me log back in. I'll come back, just find me really quick. I'm coming back in. Oh, okay. See, we all have multiple accounts, man. Everybody's got them. I was so pissed that I missed the Calamity event a couple years back, where I could have got the White Raven earrings. I would have loved to get those earrings. Those 1.0 earrings. See? No legacy on the bottom. And we pay more. We pay $14.99 a month for non-legacy accounts, $9.99 a month. Up to 8 characters on a legacy account. Are you my little legacy account? Are you my legacy bird? Are you my little bird? Are you my little chocobo? Chocobo. Your little face of cuteness. Love you. Love you. I love you. There he is. See, we're friends on this account. I actually stopped grinding this bow because I was just like, that's a lot of grinding. And then I found out that the bow that I had wasn't even, like, the grind bow wasn't even as good as the Exartic, so I just glamoured it. What other bows do I have? Wait, what gear does he have on? I always check his weapons. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't use this one that often. You can tell. But yeah, like what I was telling you, Zyber, like, Stunt's one of those guys that if you got together with like 5 other people, they can just sell runs. People sell runs all the time. Let me see if there's anybody selling runs. Hold on, I'll show you. It's crazy. Hold on. Oops. Let's see. Right there. Right at the top. Selling Eden's Promise, Savage, Ultimate, Old Raids, Old Raid Mounts, Trials, EX. Yep. Wow, this person's running Garuda at oh my god, at no echo and minimum eye level. He's got crabs. I wonder if this stuff's worth anything anymore. Hold on. Factory partition. Whoa! You're worth something. Oh, we gotta fight. Hold on. Is there people in here? Tying me again. Hold on one sec, guys. Let's just do this fight really fast. That's the wrong thing. On my signal, unleash hell. Boom! Look at us. Together at last. Together forever. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I should just farm primals. Ugh. I should not just farm primals. That's money, man. Piece of candy. How much was that? Ugh. Ugh. Oh my gosh, everything's taking a dot. Oh, that's not bad. This stuff used to be worth so much more. I do need to finish this. There it is. Come here, love. I mean, we'll know at this point if if I'm gonna win anything, because I haven't hit 4 in anything yet. Right, baby. Knows how to make an entrance. Live or die, man. Die. Wrong. Bye, Garuda. Alright, let's see how we did. How we did. Yes! Winner, winner, chicken dinner! And we might have a chance to win, wait, we have a chance to win 3 more times. Whoop! Whoop! Or whoop. Alright. I don't think anybody's doing fucking Pool of Tribute right now. Let me check. See, that's just fun, Circus Tower. Let's see if anybody's doing Pool of Tribute. If not, we're gonna do Circus Tower. Boo! 6 minutes is not bad. I mean, I could buy a room. I'll buy a room until I find a house. I actually really like this free company. Everybody's, you know, everybody just hangs out. Oh, let me mend really quick.
Children of the land,
cool, what type of game is that? Yeah, Ari was telling me that she plays an MMO called Aion. Aion. Wow, look at this. I don't think I've ever been in the free company before, hanging out. Can I buy? See, I'm in an LGBTQ free company. I thought I could buy. The way the lovers. Here we go. Boom. So this is my little apartment. While we're waiting, we're gonna go try to find the housing enthusiast. So this is cool. All your stuff is stored here. I've got tons of old school stuff all stored here. Look at this. From like events. I even think I have my my Final Fantasy 13 stuff here. Like my really cool bow from Final Fantasy 13. There's my there's Final Fantasy 8 gear. There's Final Fantasy 7 gear in here too. There's like really cool events. I just haven't been on in a while. They have like awesome Christmas events. Look at this. You get like the Christmas stuff. This took me forever to get. That is a Chocobo racing helmet. It took me so long to get. Because I used to race Chocobos at the Gold Saucer. I love you, Tweety. Can I just hold you in my hand? Can I hold you? Alright, we're gonna try to find this housing enthusiast. And, I think we can get back my stuff. But we gotta find the housing enthusiast. So yeah, once you lose your house, it gets all the stuff inside the house except for, you know, there's like certain things you lose. Oh, I can buy I can buy an apartment. I might buy an apartment. Why are you itching your little beak? Yeah? Why are you itching your beak? Come here. Come to Dad. How's my little chaos? This is a level 50 raid. Thank you for the little nibble. Appreciate you. Oh, cool. Somebody's new. We actually have a new person here. So we get a little bit of a bonus. So this is level 50 stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we don't have now. Like most of my songs, I don't think some of my songs still work. Let me remove. So you guys can see more. Dude, run the fire to me! Thank you. Thank you, heals. Yeah, if you get iced, somebody with a fire has to run over to you to unfreeze you. But luckily the healer saw me because I went by the telepad, which usually is a good indicator or a good place to go because people have to go over to it. And he saw me, so he healed me. I've tanked this before. I've healed this before too. I just like Bard. Usually just stick with Bard. And Blue Mage. I love me some Blue Mage. That's how you sound. You know? I think he knows when I'm making fun of him. I'm not making. Am I making fun of you? I am. I'm making fun of you because I love you. So musical. I love going on backwards. Watch. Whoop. I'm gonna try to get top DPS. See if I can pull it off. Hold on. I'm at 3 right now. I'm 4, but I'm. Oh wow! Somebody just did it. Okay, I'm 4. If you pull number 1, you'll usually pull the boss. Even if we're lowered to level 50, our gear is still really high end. So, you are, I can't stand how cute you are. You are such a cute boy. About to fly through. Well, I hope you have a great lunch. I hope you have a great lunch in 2 hours. In 1 hour and 52 minutes. I love you, Chaos. Handsome baby boy. Depending on how I feel later, I might do a second stream today. I don't know if it'll be Final Fantasy, it might be Judgment. Special shout out to Sega for sending me a copy of Lost Judgment. You guys are amazing, I love you. Okay? Come on, baby. I got you. boy. Get behind me! I know what to do! We're about to get curtain call. Guys? Stop attacking him! Hide behind me! This is gonna be really funny in a minute. How many died? What do you mean? I didn't change anything. I just put up a new overlay for when I'm playing non-Sega games. Yeah, this is my my vintage, still my vintage look, the RGB, Roy G. Biv. Yeah, I was hoping we'd get how it would look on a smaller one. Big ass ad. Boom, boom, boom. I can't get that anymore. I had it since the beginning. Got a player commendation. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's see how we did, guys. Come on, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah! Oh my God, we got a retry. Hold on. I've never gotten 2 in a row. My God, if we get 3 in a row, and we still have, we literally have 1, 2, we have 2 more chances to get another 4 in a row. Oh, that would be so rad. But we gotta find somebody doing, wait, is there anybody doing, what is this? That's a, oh, I already did all 9. I'm stupid. All right, we're going over. I'll take 2. That's amazing. You guys are good luck. Ishgardian Leviosa. Look at her. There's Chloe. Freaking 30,000 MGP right there. What? I got it. That would have been so freaking cool. Alright, let's check on our currency. How much do I have? 591,000. Let's go to Gold Saucer. Let's see if we can get anything cool there. That's a lot. That is a lot. I repeat, a lot of MGP. Hold on, let's do our battle really quick, too. Oh, a fellow chucker, eh? Look at us winning again! We're in there like swimwear. Alright, so for anybody that played Final Fantasy VII, the Gold Saucer. Sorry guys, give me once. All right, here we go. So we have 591,000. Wait, what do I have to get? You can actually play. My friend has won the lottery here. Alright, let's see what we can buy. See, that's the most expensive, is the Fenrir horn. Not quite there yet. I'll go play the lottery really quick. Gotta be in it to win it! There she is. These are all the beast tribes. This is amazing. All the freaking beast tribes just showed up.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay. Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome. I beg your pardon?
What is it, Soulwalker? Do you not express your passion thus? A little Chrissy will outdo us, perhaps? Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future, as allies united in purpose.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets! Pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall! We accept! We accept!
Praise me!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
Minfilia.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention,
There is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We, Amalj'aa, would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
The warrior of light.
But that's the name I...
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
What a beautiful scene! Got me schlepping all over the place.
and gentlemen, Virtua Corgi Blueberry Showdown!
Oh, thank you so much for the sub. You didn't have to do that, buddy. Thank you. You know what that means? The corgis in Paralet get blueberries! You want one too? Are you excited for your bluey? Guys. Here's for you, little things, and here's for you, my little thing. And then here's for you. Here you go. Here you go, Chaos. Blueberries for the baby. Come here. I'll get you blueberries. Here you go. Thank you so much. Wait, where do I gotta go now? Thank you so much for using your 1 Prime to sub to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm off. I was off these 3 days, so I decided to stream a little earlier. Wait, where do I gotta go? She's at Lancer Guild. Got it. Yeah. How's school going? That good, huh? Did you ever apply for partner on Twitch? What are you doing down there, little thing with the face? What do they keep saying to you? Like, what's the reason they're declining? You have the numbers. I thought they gave a reason. I mean, I don't know. I figured they'd give a reason so it's something you can work on. Okay. So, like, no reason. Like, just no reason? I don't get that. I guess just keep trying. I've heard that people have gotten like responses like your numbers aren't good or you're getting well, I know one person applied that I know, and they told her that the reason why her numbers are so high is because of all these raids. So at least they're not giving you that excuse. That's good. I haven't been here for a long time. Well, you know, there's only like 27,000 partners on Twitch, so you're in probably like the top one. You're in probably like the top 5%. Not even top 5%, like 1%, above 1%. You're in like the percent of the percents of the highest streamers out there.
Elder Seeds here. I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortuno Levea, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is
What did I
who
say?
should thank you, Master
Damn, I'm
Fortuno,
good with my
for
metrics,
journeying
huh?
so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. I'm
Just keep
immensely
trying, you'll
glad
get
to
it.
hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisoix, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the Primals. Were it not for him,
I have never seen
our
their dad
strength would have
before.
been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
Oh, dang.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life, who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request.
They're gonna say no.
Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald, one in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Dang.
Father,
Baby,
you
have
must ask
blueberry
the
all
Forum
over
to
your face
reconsider.
while you're eating another blueberry.
You may feel safe on your little island across the waves. But if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war.
It was freaking Bahamut!
Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear. I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alisaie, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
What?
Father!
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Master Fourcheneau, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait!
Don't bother, Alisaie!
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Wow! Guys, that was freaking crazy. That was freaking crazy. I did not ever... Wow! After everything that... Wow! That took such a dark freaking turn. That just blew my mind. Wow. Like that was, I cannot believe that just happened. Now I have to heat up this food. Yeah, that was nuts. I did not expect the dad to come, who I've never met, and be like, "You're no longer my son. All the stuff you've done to keep this world alive, we're gonna take none of that. We're just gonna say, F you, kid." I remember when those glazed nuts were worth a shit ton. Now they're not. That carbuncle desk might be worth something. Alright kids, that's it for me right now. I'm gonna go heat up this food since I've had it now for like 2 hours and I never heated it up. But I did eat the bacon, so technically I ate some food. I'm gonna go heat up my Eggs Benedict and I'm gonna go lay down because I've been up since like 6 o'clock in the morning for my doctor's appointment. Depending on how I feel, at around probably like 6, I probably will stream again. I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy. I want to get through the storyline. I want to play it with you guys hanging out so you guys can, you know, see, like, this new storyline's incredible. So thank you for everybody that hung out. Thank you so much to my mods. Thank you to Golden for resubbing. You guys were all great. Thank you to Ty for playing Stream Raiders with me. And I will see you guys later. You guys get to see the fancy stream ending thingy. Alright, everybody have a great night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! And if you're streaming later, good luck on your streams. You guys are all awesome.